and welcome to the QUT Hallbusters podcast. You'll be joining myself, Melanie, and my other teammates, Chloe, Darcy, Freya, and RJ, to discuss fast fashion and hauls through social media entertainment.
Like, a lot of the times you have to pay for shipping, so I'll only do it if I can, I'm really stingy when it comes to shipping. That's because I'm so, privileged to be able to, worry about that.
Yeah, do you use eBay or Poshmark?
No.
Only Depop.
No.
What about you, Darcy?
I downloaded Depop and I had a little look on it, but I honestly never bought anything off it. I mostly just thrift occasionally with my friends. We'll do a thrifting day. At the moment I'm really into neutrals and minimalist styles, all that capsule wardrobe kind of look, but it kind of just turned into a little bit of a problem because I use it as an excuse to buy clothes. I'm like, oh, it's just my capsule wardrobe, it's timeless, it's okay. So then I just keep buying clothes.
And what do you do with your other clothes that aren't part of your capsule?
Oh, well, I'm not that strict on it, though. I can't wear other clothes. It's just at the moment I'm literally only buying neutrals because, sorry, my dog's barking, because that's what I like. So it kind of just worked out that way.
I've got my tops. They're these little mesh tops that I wear. I'll wear a black bra under it, but it's just...
Oh, yeah, they have so many of those on Depop.
Yeah. This was $3, and then I got another one. It's a cheetah print one, but I had to tie the sleeves in a knot because it was too long.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I wear these out. I just wear jeans and a blazer.
Where are they from? Do you know?
I don't know because the tags are cut off.
Yeah.
And then this is my favorite one. It's a little cow print crop.
I hate to say it, but they kind of look like they're from Shein. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, they probably are. But at least I'm getting a second hand.
I was I'm pretty sure I've seen that on Shein.
Yeah,
That's so funny. I don't know if that's an insult or
No, well, when people ask me, I go,
oh, it's in second hand.
Yeah. Because I do have a pair of pants that I got from Depop as well, and I know they're from Shein, but I got them second hand. And when people ask me, I go, because I know, especially on the Gold Coast, people are quite, progressive, and I'll go...
Isn't that hilarious?
I have never bought anything from Shein.
Yeah, even if you buy Shein, but it's from Depop, it has a high value. That's interesting.
Not higher. It's people know that it's
more respected.
Yeah, the perceived value is kind of different. If you buy, even if it is Shein, for example, and you buy it from the thrift store from Depop.
Because you're extenuating its life, and these things are not made to last. But to be honest, they're really good quality. I've washed them, they're mesh, and I wash them with my normal clothes, and they've haven't worn at all. I'm gonna go on Depop now.
I have Poshmark. I've never bought anything off there, but I have sold stuff on there.
Poshmark. I haven't used Poshmark.
I've seen cool stuff on there, but I've never bought anything from it. But it seems like a really good way to sell clothes.
You know what's really good? Getting shoes off of Depop. My friend got brand new Doc Martens sandals that someone didn't fit for $80. And they're $200 shoes, yeah.
I was trying to sell a pair of shoes on Facebook Marketplace, but no one wanted them. That was kind of devo. Maybe I should try Depop.
Maybe you should, and then you can tell us about it.
Yeah.
Okay, Darcy, have you ever tried to sew something yourself?
I have, yes. I did home economics in high school, and I was really into sewing for a while there. I honestly thought I was going to do fashion design, and then I realized how hard it was because I tried to make a couple tops. Silly me was I don't need a pattern, I'll just wing it, and it just didn't work. But I can sew pencil cases and scrunchies, and I can alter tops for myself and alter skirts and hem and stuff, which is really convenient if things don't fit, or if I wanted to cut a long skirt into a mini skirt, I'm able to do that, so that's really handy. But yeah, it is quite complicated. So I don't make clothes.
That's cool though. Did you teach yourself, or did your family member teach you, or did you learn in home ec? Or?
I learned at school, and then I have a sewing machine at home, so I just use that.
My nan gave me her sewing machine, and
Yeah, mine's my grandma's sewing machine. Yeah.
The one thing I'll say about Depop, going back to Depop, is there's a lot of discourse around it, especially on TikTok, about how people are selling like really basic stuff, like Y2K themed like singlets for like $50, and I feel like that stuff is ruining the whole purpose of secondhand thing and stuff like that. It's so true. When I see something on Depop, I'm like, I could buy that new for that amount of money. Like it's
they just put the word like vintage next to it and then wrap up the price.
People are like turning it into a business, like
well, some people that is their income.
Yeah, exactly.
Primary income, like they go thrifting and then they sell it on Depop.
Yeah. True. I've seen YouTubers who are Poshmarkers, and their whole YouTube is subjected towards selling on Poshmark and actually how to thrift for the purpose of selling it on Poshmark. Because you know how sometimes you might go into a thrift store and they'll have like a $1 rack or whatever. Well, there's YouTubers that teach you how to shop for specific things on the cheaper racks or whatever, and then how to make it more marketable to sell it on Poshmark.
I always get so sad when they'll be like, come thrifting with me, and it'll be like in New York City, and they'll buy like brand new like fucking Balenciaga shit.
In America, there's so much good stuff in America.
You need to follow.
Why there's so many more brand names?
I don't know if you guys follow M. Harrison. So she is now like, so she's a FIT student in New York, and she only thrifts. Everything she wears is secondhand. And she started her own label, which is launching soon. But her business on TikTok is she will get clients, so you pay her a certain amount of money, or you give her a budget, and she'll go thrifting for you, and you tell her your style. It'll be like,
oh my God, I've seen those where they go inspo, and then this is what you get.
And her waiting list is so long. Like she'll be like, I'm taking you. I'm trying to find her.
It's the ones where you send them like inspo pics from Pinterest, and then they say this is what they wanted, this is what they got.
And she stopped saying people's budgets because people were like so judgy about it. Okay, so her name's Emiliana Laharson. So
I used to work at a retail and I would get 40% off. So I would definitely buy like a lot more clothes than I needed. And I just felt like every time I get paid, it was like exciting just to buy something because I had 40% off the discounted retail price. So I definitely was over consuming at the time.
I do that.
Yeah, I also work in retail, have been for like the past 6 months, and I get 50% off, and I find that it definitely, they know what they're doing when they give you a discount. Like it makes you buy things because you're like, oh, I'll buy it so I have stuff to wear for work. But then it's like with the trends, it's like you buy something and you wear it while it's in the store, but then you feel like when it's gone on sale and then it's not in the store anymore, you can't wear it. And like I literally think about this all the time, and I like shock myself. I'm like, oh my God, like did I really just say I can't wear that anymore because it's not in the store anymore?
Yeah.
Like it's just crazy. Like you literally, this is kind of off topic now, but like working in a store, you see how quickly the trends come in and come out. It's like we have it, and then 2 weeks later it's on the sale rack for $10.
Yeah. Fast, like it's fast fashion. Like it's fast.
It's faster than I thought working in retail. I didn't realize how fast it was, and now I'm like, oh my God.
That's why like it's just like overconsumption. Like my friend's the same. Like as soon as there's like something on, like she's like a big glasses shopper. She just likes wearing basics. And as soon as there's something new, like she'll have to have it. But there's something new like every week. I'm like, oh, crazy. But I'm the same. But I work at a bookshop and I get 30% off books, so I spend all my money on books. They know what they're doing when they get.
An overconsumer of books.
And I tried secondhand. I went secondhand book thrifting yesterday, which is so much like easier to find good stuff than clothes. Which was fun because I found a book for my friend. This is so off topic, but I found a book for my friend that was printed in the 70s. It's an old Stephen King novel. And I was holding it, and I was like, this book has existed for so long, and it's probably been sewn into people's hands.
Did it smell really bad?
No, it's like it's really yellowed, but it's a really old vintage cover. I'll go get it. It's so fucking cool. I'm obsessed.